We are playing Minecraft video games. On. On. Okay, here we go. Now everything is in order. I thought that we could have been. Maybe I was too optimistic. Tell me what you need, I provide everything. Baby, you don't know what you're missing. Here we go, we're playing Minecraft video games. I didn't stream in like 5 days. What the hell? Stream highlight videos still increased in size just because I got a couple clips while playing privately. Dragon Echo, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I haven't streamed in so long. What the hell? Highlight channel. What the hell is going on with the highlight channel? Highlight channel already over 4K. 4,130 or something. We're gaining like up to 150 subs every single day. That is crazy. That is very crazy. In the middle of the party, just get off of me. No. Why is he saying 444? What's up with that? Are these people low by any chance? I think if I wouldn't have gone for the TNT... Oh, because... okay, I see. I think if I wouldn't have gone for the chest deposit on the TNT, I might have gotten a kill. That is a little bit sad. Nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls her name Jolene. This guy is going up and I don't like that one bit. That is more than dangerous. Carrot is super gone. What? He survived? Okay, maybe I held him back. I didn't hold him back long enough. Okay, they're definitely dead. I don't think they can come back from this. But, wait, you had also died? Okay, I didn't see that coming after it. Well, first game ended somewhat quickly. That's good. Not Chris, welcome. GD reference. Oh, if only I knew what I said. Cannot remember for the life of me. What did I say? What? Only what did I say? Oh. What is GD? You don't need many doubles. Geometry Dash? No. I think Geometry Dash released back when I was still in school and people played it. I personally didn't. Might have tried once or something, but all in all I didn't play it. Okay, crazy that we ended up losing that. What the hell? I mean, it's always the first game, let's be real. First and last game are always games to lose. Nobody should be super surprised about that. So if I'd ever want to go for win streaks, I'd probably have to make sure to not play first or last games. I have to start from like the second game and end on the second to last game. Those levels had names? Dude, well, I really didn't play the game. Never really understood the whole thing about Geometry Dash, I have to admit. At least, like, I understand why people could like it, but I personally just didn't really enjoy it. So for me personally, I didn't understand. Do you need help with white by any chance? Probably not. Wait, the 159th hardest level? How many levels are there? That sounds like there's a bunch of levels. That's more than BedWars has maps. For sure. Wait, what? When? How? Why? How did this guy pass my teammate? How did teammate get here back so fast? Oh, we're definitely gonna get 8. Ah, that's not the blocks I wanted. A million? Okay, that's crazy. I thought maybe a couple hundreds, but millions is insane. Probably, and at that point, it must be either AI generated or community created. Otherwise, I couldn't explain this to myself. Millions? Still, no matter how old it is, millions of levels don't make any sense. Like, if it's just a team of developers pumping out levels, and I don't see that being possible. Yeah, I see. That makes more sense. If anyone, as I said, in that case, it's just a community-created thing. Otherwise, that would not have made any sense. Your bed is gone. Your bed is mine. Yo, what was that? Did man bridge cheat? What is that? Okay, but he's going back to space. Seen the new team? Oh, was there an update? They pump out updates so often. Most of the time I read through them a little bit. But like, I don't think I remember any update that was any interesting. Ever. So I don't really read them with too much focus. Because I don't expect them to be super good anyway. Yeah, I hope green isn't gonna profit off of my... There are. Yeah, but not really. Welcome. Wait, green got them both? What the hell? Green must have made substantially more damage than me. So sad. I have to admit, I'm just collecting these for the experience. For the BedWars experience. Bruh, I have to tell you a story from my workplace. I think this is the first negative thing I can say about any of the people who work there. So basically, yesterday I think it was? Usually you have to understand this first. So basically, usually, I'm pretty sure there should be a new item rotation by now. Well, it doesn't make any sense. We're not gonna get an obby anyway. But aside from that, usually, let's see if it's actually a new item rotation. Yeah, okay. Obby is useless again, useful again. Usually, we always have, we can always leave work early. Ah, the block didn't place. Usually, we can always, leave work early by, like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. It's not a huge thing. And, that is usually always the thing. And yesterday was like a super... Wait, it's Friday apparently. Lol. Okay, it's Friday. Nice. Wait. In that case, obviously we're gonna get the challenge quest. So... Yesterday was a super stressful day. It's, dude, it was one of the most stressful days I've ever seen. I can't even explain everything that happened, but it was like incredibly stressful. And, like, I don't know, we had 3 people. We had 3 people. Don't need more challenge games. We had 3 people for workplace that usually takes one person, and we were still... Yeah. Underscore. Doubles in like 30 minutes or something. Yeah. Now we have a little bit of a teammate organized because this one can only play for another like five games. Okay, now actually focus on the story. So basically, only one person usually works at this specific part of my facility, and we had 3 people and we were still not doing great. We were like, okay, this is like very hard right now. So it was incredibly stressful. For like the first 7 hours of the day, I just ran back and forth and was very, very stressful, and I was completely exhausted. And then the last hour, it calmed down, and I could actually sit down and yeah, just relax for a second. I sat down, we were chatting, we were all happy that we got done with this whole thing. And yeah, I mean, just like that, the end of my shift already neared. And yeah, it was only half an hour until the shift would have been over. And I was like, yeah, from now on is the time where I expect someone to come at me and be like, yo, you can already leave work now. And one of my colleagues actually went to ask the colleague who is supposed to say stuff like that, because it's always different colleagues. It's a difficult system. But basically, one of my colleagues went up to the colleague who yesterday was supposed to tell me to leave early, because she realized, yo, this was a super exhausting day. Would be great to leave work like half an hour early instead of the usual like 20 minutes. And she went up to that colleague and came back and was like, oh yeah, you have to actually stay here up until the very end. You have to stay here for another half an hour because you are chatting right now. And I'm sitting there like, what? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, well, the colleague saw you chatting. Like, she saw that you are chatting right now with your other colleagues. And like, she doesn't like that because you're supposed to be working. And now she's not gonna let you go, but instead you have to stay there until the end. And I'm sitting there like, I mean, there's nothing I can do because like, I have, like in my contract, I get paid to stay up until the end, obviously. So in theory, you have to stay up until the end. But like, I've been working there for half a year, and I can count the number of times I actually had to spend up until the end on one hand, probably. It's not a thing that happens. Usually you always can at least go 5 to 10 minutes early. But yeah, this colleague was like, oh, well, I see you've been chatting here, so I'm not gonna let you go. Which is like, what the hell? Obviously, if you don't have anything to do, then you are fine to just be chatting. Nobody cares usually. And it would be stupid if someone cared. And she is stupid for thinking that it matters in general. Because like, as long as your work gets done and nobody else needs like help or something that you can help them with, which was the case, nobody needed help, it's fine. You can do whatever. Like, as long as you're there in case something happens, it doesn't matter. But no, she was like, nah, I'm jealous that you can just sit here and talk. I'm not gonna let you go. And that's exactly what I did. I just sat there, did nothing but look at the clock for another like 20 to 30 minutes. And then exactly the minute I'm supposed to leave, I stood up and I was like, well, I'm gonna go now. Yeah. That was super embarrassing, not gonna lie. Not for me, but for her. Very embarrassing. And like my response to that when the colleague, that colleague is very nice. When she came up to me and was like, yeah, well, our colleague doesn't want you to leave yet, and she explained the situation to me, I was like, well, if people want to spend their time like this, and the way I said it in German, it sounded like I meant myself, as in, something like, I guess I have to spend my time like this now, nothing I can do. But the actual meaning behind this was, if people like that, like the colleagues who didn't want me to leave yet, if those people want to spend their lives in misery, then sure. I mean, if you don't want to be nice to other people, then you can choose to do so. Just don't expect me to be doing nice stuff for you then. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna be mean to her now or not talk to her anymore or something. But like, if I see her really struggle and need help in the future, then I don't know. Maybe I'll all of a sudden discover that I have to do something uh myself, so I can't help, unfortunately. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. All I can say is, we have a word for this in German. It might be from the Nazi times, so maybe it's not a great word, but a word we have in German is Kameradenschwein. I don't know why I said it in an English way, but it basically means traitor, and nobody likes traitors, and people are not going to help you if you're a traitor. Just, you know, just saying that. I personally never really understood it. Like, nobody like gains anything from having their colleagues suffer. It's never something I understood. If I obviously if the work doesn't get done with something, okay, it might be a little bit of a different thing in our case because we are actually a relevant like bunch, you know. We are actually relevant, as in if we don't do our work, then people die. Okay, I see that. But especially if you work somewhere else where people just don't suffer if you don't do your job, then I am not going to report colleagues who are not doing their job. Like if I'm just working in some sort of office to bring numbers to big companies, if I'm just there to, I don't know, do some marketing or management for some stupid company, then in no world are you going to see me report someone who isn't doing their job. Like I personally, I'm gonna do my job. I'm someone who is gonna do their job. I'm gonna do it, obviously. But if I see someone who doesn't, then let's be real. I'm not gonna snitch. Like who cares? It's good if big corporations lose money. It's just a fair thing to do. And if you can, without anyone noticing, bothing, if without anyone noticing, you can just not do your job and still get paid from a big corporation, then who am I to report you? I'm gonna be like, well, good for you. And I'm never gonna understand people who are, you know, doing stuff like this. Especially in this case, too. Like, what the hell? What does one gain from this? As I said, if we would have been, like, neglectful of our work or something, I understand that. Sure, okay, that's fine. I see that. But if the only thing we are doing is we are talking to each other and sitting down while there's nothing we can do, literally all of our work is done and nobody else needs help, if that is what we did, and that's the way you respond to that, then I don't know. That's like something that I personally don't understand, I have to admit. That's a little weird to me. Just let people live their lives and not be an asshole. I don't know. Yeah, miserable people. Let's see what you said. Miserable people are only happy when people around them are miserable too. Yeah, yeah, see. I don't know, man. I don't understand stuff like this. If someone is actually hurting someone else, like if someone's actively doing something that hurts somebody else, and yeah, sure, I see myself reporting that. I see myself doing something. But if nobody gets hurt, if nobody cares, come on. Doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna understand it. But let's be real, it's fine. I left work. I had a little bit of a sick feeling to my stomach. It made me a little, you know, a little angry. It did make me, I have to admit, because it's just unnecessary meanness that I don't understand. But like, have it be half an hour later, and I was already done with this whole thing. I was over the situation. I was like, okay, maybe I'll tell this on stream or something. But aside from that, it doesn't care. Like, it doesn't matter. Norris? Dude. And I always thought Chuck Norris couldn't die, but instead death just Chuck Norris's. I have to admit, I wasn't even fully aware that this is a real person. Who the heck is Chuck Norris? I didn't know they were a real person. Is that like an actor or a fighter or someone? Must be someone who's really badass. Rest in peace goes out. An actor? Okay. I see. I see. What else can I tell you? Did something cool happen? Ah, my girlfriend comes here and is like, you don't know Chuck Norris? Huh? Nein. Apparently he's some sort of actor. I just knew all the jokes they always made about him, but that's like it. I didn't know it was actually like a person. His real name is Chuck Norris. Hmm. I made him overpowered in every movie, that makes sense, yeah. That's why people are acting the way they're acting. Well, rest in peace to that guy then. Let's see if I can tell you anything else that happened at work. No. I do somewhat recognize that face. He died yesterday, what the hell? In Hawaii. Poor guy. He was kind of old. I don't know, old. Plot armor, final boss. Yo, and he died 9 days after his birthday. Poor guy. Yeah, at least he got some presents before he died. I don't think I can tell you anything from work. No. Don't think anything noticeable really happened, if I'm being honest. Dude, we have this one guy that's like a running gag. We have this one guy at work. He's like some sort of technician. Sometimes, you want to play in the BedWars World Cup? Welcome, Ekmek Schmeck. I think I at some point was meant to play in it, but I didn't want to. Because I was like, other people can do that much better than me. I'm not really the best at the video game. And I think I'll keep it that. Like, there are many Germans who are better than me, and I'd rather want to have someone who's actually good represent the country than me. Many people always want me to do it, but like, I'm not good enough. I'd much rather give other people the chance. Oh, okay, cool. Even though, well, to be fair, up until a couple minutes ago, I didn't know he was a real person. Anyway, yeah, we have this one guy at work. He sometimes visits us. He doesn't actually belong to a workplace, but instead he belongs to some other company. And he sometimes comes in to do very advanced repairs on our systems we have. And we have this running gag that this guy is actually just coming there to actually make things worse and to break things. It makes sense if you know him. What the hell, bro? Most late KB I've seen. The 808 in his name is his ping. Anyway, yeah. And it's funny. You want to represent Turkey? Judging by your name, it doesn't feel like that would be the right thing to do. Are you from Turkey? Oh, now they have a trap, obviously. Come on. Yes! I got it! No! Pink hit me off! Okay, at least Pink died. That's what he deserves. Okay, I see. I feel like that counts. Should be good enough. Oh, Slender. Hat er selber geschrieben. Ich hab's nur vorgelesen. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, yeah, one of them is very low. Don't afford healing. Who of you is it? You. Got him. Thank you, Chris. Baby, you don't know what you're missing. Tell me what you need, I'll provide everything. That's gonna happen. Yeah, there we go. My girlfriend and I are currently watching... Mother Hacker? What? Eh? How even? Do they have a bow? Okay, only way that makes sense if they have a bow. What the hell? Now, we're currently watching Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure it's the first movie. Pirates of the Caribbean, if that is the, let's assume it's the first movie, and then I'll continue what I'm talking about. The first Pirates of the Caribbean movie is the only one that I actually have on DVD, and the only one I have ever seen, I'm pretty sure. Aside from once we had a date where we crafted something out of clay, and that date we watched another part of the Caribbean movie where they had like Asian people and weird stuff was going on. I wasn't paying too much attention. And so I guess technically I have seen another one, but I don't remember that. Yeah? My girlfriend couldn't remember that we did that. Hey. Awesome. Oh, yeah, the punch bow guy. And now I got 2 emeralds, so it's gonna be easy to kill him now. That was a long time ago. I don't know, maybe a year ago. Oh, something happened? You are weird as hell. Okay. Vad, got a 3 stream streak. Welcome, Vad. Thanks so much for the stream streak, I guess. Okay. Another one. Okay, now. Thank you for the games. Yeah. If only I would have known, I could have switched to one of the best teammates I currently have. And now I probably don't have any teammate. So sad. Sad things are happening left and right. Man, best viewers? Awesome. Apparently they fixed the bug where the bot was always repeating that twice. I don't know if it was a bug. Would have been something to bypass, chat filters or something. Ah, do we have to play solos? These are solos, solos. We might have to. That's sad. Very sad. Oh. Ooh, solos. Raising my arms in excitedness. If we keep up the current second shell pace of gaining subs, then we are going to reach, let's calculate that. Let's see how long it's still going to take under these circumstances. Then we are going to reach 30k in 8.7 months if we keep up the current pace. So by the end of this year, we have YouTube rank. If we, okay, now they're gonna take a while to check that, and it might not even happen. But like, in theory, we have everything we need to get YouTube rank by the end of the here if the pace being kept up. Which is a crazy thing to think, isn't it? Very crazy. Jetzt ist gerade sehr schlecht. Would you like it if I got YouTube banned? Would that change anything about how you view me as a streamer slash YouTuber? Or wouldn't it because it's just purchased anyway? Because for me, I have to admit that actually takes most of the fun. Yeah, we've got green versus blue. They still exist. We've got pink versus white. Pink still exists. And on the other side of the map, there's something going on. Yeah. Pink is going mid, and they have a weird bridge. Either they're super newbie, or they're cheating. Ooh! My girlfriend got a very cool package that she's been looking forward to. Let's hope we can get to this guy before he does anything crazy with his emotes. Only I had shears. Okay, he's very newbie. We got the answer. We were asking ourselves if he's cheating or just very newbie, and I think the answer is very newbie. So if you guessed very newbie, then you get channel points. At least that's how it would be if I would have actually done a poll. Awesome. What's up? Hi Aqua, are you doing well? Are you blinking by any chance? I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. If you want them to take KB, they don't take KB. If you don't want them to take KB, they take KB. Oh, luckily I opted in for the trap. I considered to get sharp because in solos I've experienced that a trap most of the time isn't really useful. Luckily, I went for the frickin' trap as he had shears. I am happy about my decision. I feel like this guy is like good. I don't know how we beat them. We were lucky. What are you talking about? Nah, as in, if someone is standing here, you don't want them to take too much KB because else they might be able to clutch on the balloon here. But they take 10 million tons of KB. KB is still measured in tons, yes. And then they just... Are you even going for it? Yeah. And then they just manage to clutch on the balloon. But if you want them to take KB, because for example they're standing here and there's a bunch of space, then obviously they don't take any and they just stay on the platform. They don't even take like one block. It's annoying. Honestly, it's just because I'm not very good at the video game, but like, still, I'm allowed to complain. Drinking in this in front of his eyes. That is probably going to work out well for me. Okay, he even got the hit. How sad. Okay, he's passing me. No, he's in mid. I'm very scared of this guy, I have to admit. I'm unsure if we can win the video game with him having emeralds. And also I probably gotta go for green. Ah. This has taken so much more blocks than I anticipated. Whoa, okay. As if that worked, what the hell? I did not really expect that. Also, I just have 4 blocks left. This is like super sad. Do we think that he... Okay. Bye. I don't think I'm gonna go back to my bed now. Because I expect this guy... I don't know the color. This guy of unknown color. I expect him to go like invis or something. Oh, nice, he's dying. Oh, God. I would have gone it now and just collected emeralds and stuff. Probably would have gotten a tracker. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, yeah, let's do some of this. Do we think Timeless is gonna play doubles with us? I don't think Timeless ever played doubles with me. But sometimes I'm asking when I don't have a teammate. What ace of blocks? Okay. This should probably be enough for 2 spins. It is. Wow, barely. Barely enough. We got $100 out of that. How sad is that? Oh? Oh, yeah, why not? Not too bad. Just good that I have, just good that I have the monthly FKDI thing now. So I can... I probably wouldn't have played with this guy, but now that I have the monthly FKDI thing, things change. Because his monthly is actually quite good. Quite decent. Much better than mine, sadly. My monthly is horrendous. Bruh, dude. Bruh, bruh, bruh. We almost had a teammate. So close and yet so far. There we go. There he is again. Aha. Maybe he crashed or something. I don't know what happened. Doesn't matter. Teammate ship acquired. High def and TNT U bridge. Challenge stays on for like another 2 games. But yeah, because he has like 18.67 monthly FKR, which is okay. Like nothing to worry about. I remember the good old times when you could still dodge. I got like insane. I think the highest monthly FKDI I had was maybe 300. I got insane stats for a couple months. Anyway, Video games. Even those months couldn't make up for what I did in the past. Oh, green blatant. What the hell? No. How the hell did he know? Who turns around in that situation? Okay, green is blatant, we all saw that. But I'm unsure if it actually helps him, like if they're smart enough to use that. Because so far they didn't really do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with a pick now. And that might actually not be possible. Nope. Wasn't possible, just as I assumed. I don't know if teammate survived. No, he didn't. Let's fix this if we're already at it. Oh, they're getting diamonds. That's so good for them. Wish I had shears. Should help me out a bunch. Yeah, they're going for me for some reason. Teammate? Nah, he just gets killed. Uh-oh. Yeah. Both dead? Good. Okay. Ink green? Oh god. The cheetahs are ink? Oh no. This is so scary. How are we going to do this? I agree that. I agree with the sound effect. How the hell? Welcome to another episode of How Did I Not Get That Hit When I Really Would Have Deserved It. Could you just go for blue, green? Come on. Switch to blue is much more pleasant to walk over anyway. I don't know why they would give away their bed like this. They just let teammate pass. No. Okay, so far we're still alive. I don't know if it's possible. But we are still alive. Wait, where's blue? Awesome. Awesome double hit, but like, where's blue? I think he escaped towards mid, but now he's dead. That's good. Welcome to Brixton. I'm in a party with Holy Cow. I like his nick. It's a good nick. It's a very good nick. I'm considering going the others. Should have just gone the other side. It's the truth. Do you think we're gonna end up getting the challenge quest? Because it did happen in the past that we were playing for a usual 1.5 hours and we did manage to win 5 games within that time, so I mean, it could happen. We'll see, we'll see. Especially since I don't really believe we're gonna win this game. I'm gonna try, but it's not like I believe. Not really a believer in the supernatural. Yeah, okay, you stay up there. Oh, is that his automatic F3S? Maybe not. Maybe it's just server lag. That, can you do slash marker server lag? Got him. Someone used this.
9. Ik cake mirine.
That's great. What happened to your... I don't know if it was you or your teammate, but like what happened to your bridge cheats? Vodafone, my man. Poor soul. Thank you, Ved. Do not remember it, but thank you. Oh, 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 oh. 4 gold. I don't know why you are here too, teammate. You gotta go back to our base. I'm an egg. Teammate. What do they have? What? So here's the thing. I could do the fast or the safe thing. I think I'll do the safe thing because else I'll be sad. Wouldn't even have needed this. So I don't understand these people. I'm gonna avoid. They very clearly cheat bridged over there, but ever since then I didn't really see the craziest cheats on their part. Are they gonna retoggle once they lose their bet, aka now? Or what is their secret? No, that's stupid. Felt like there was an interest, perhaps, mayhaps, maybe. Possibly, potentially. It's great. There was a block off, there was hits, there was everything, but they just decided to not have to take KB. They were like, nah, nothing I have to do, right? Why? Why were those 2 blocks there? Those 2 blocks did not make any sense. Okay, the thing is, as long as green is still alive, we have a sad time. We're going in so confidently that it feels like... Oh yeah, you are blatant. In that position, against a legit person, 10 out of 10 times you win. This is not a legit person. It's also not a smart person, luckily, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten their bed. But it's also not a legit person, which is a little bit of a problem. Did I just see someone go invis, obviously, and then a floating tool, or like a floating sword or something? Number 1 invis catcher. Oh, I thought I had a fireball. And snatched you out of the air. Goodbye. That, please do slash marker, number 1 invis catcher. Now they probably think I'm cheating. Are they shouting something along those lines right now? Is that why they're standing there? Or are they toggling up even more? Is that something you have to stand still for? Like, you have to tap out and be like, cheat activated, cheat activated. Is that how it works? Wait, did he also just obviously go invis now? Dude, these people are the worst cheaters I've seen. What the hell? Yeah, even teammate can uncover you. And he's not even the number 1 invis catcher. What the hell, bro? What is the thought process behind that? No. Oh, frick. Nah, you're gonna die from that. There's no way you survive here. That is way too much fall damage, my friend. Okay, we can all agree we saw them cheat at the start of the game, but these were literally just the worst cheaters I've seen. Please do slash market cheaters. And I was scared. I thought we couldn't win this game. I thought under no circumstance are we gonna win this game. And then I met those two people. Well. At least they proved that a cheat program isn't making a bad player a good player automatically. Whoa! He made almost just kill both of us. There's white base, by the way. Oh, okay. I'm running straight at white base. I am. Okay, yeah, he's just running over there. No! Oh, I didn't get the hit. I don't think I would have done too much anyway. Yeah, okay, it's to be expected that they have RB. We have... Ja. Passend. Ja. Usually I let my teammates do stuff like this with the emotes, but like right now, I'm concerned for how well that might turn out. Nice try. As if that actually worked. What the hell? What does... Oh! How does stuff like this work? So... Please don't have a fireball. Bro, is this guy... Yeah, okay, this guy's also just blatantly cheating. Why do we have so many cheaters in this game? What the hell? What am I even gonna do against that? That was one of the worst fireballs I've ever sent out. Yeah, it's just gone. That is crazy. Okay, let's be real. These people can just, yeah, they can just, I mean, in this case it makes sense, but like, I'm pretty sure these people can just literally see teammate. I don't think Invis works against them. They are just as blatant as green. Actually, even more blatant, because they are legitimately 0 KBing and like, other cool stuff. Seeing Invis, supposedly. Green at least just bridge cheated. Dude, subs on the second channel are going crazy. Incredible. Since I started playing, I gained 20 subs. Just less than an hour, 20 subs gained on the second channel. games. Not long anymore until we have the BedWars update. Maybe like 2 to 3 weeks, best case. Isn't that a crazy thing to think about? I'm actually looking forward to it like crazy. Is this going to have GB80 return? Question mark? Most likely not, if we're being honest. I think I'm gonna play with a different pack. Don't know which one yet. Maybe this one. This one is very, very good. For some reason, there's this one teammate that I always associate this pack with. I think when I downloaded this pack, I played with this teammate. And most of my playtime with this pack is just with that one specific teammate that I only played with a bunch once and then never again. This one here. I don't know how to pronounce him. HX10S. Dude, do you uploaded this speeding cheaters video? And at work I accidentally played some of it. Because I was listening to something else in my watch later play. Oh, that looked like an MS particle. I listened to something else in my watch later playlist, and then the Do You video started playing. And I just listened to the intro, and I was so hyped. But I just don't have the time recently to watch it. I'm still waiting for it. Still waiting for the time. Maybe let's... Oh, God. Maybe let's use the off time to check out some feedback for the BedWars sneak peek. Or maybe they already added some more information or some... Bro, people are celebrating that Hypixel added a dark mode. I hate it. I hate dark mode. Get dark mode out of me. And out of my system. I don't want dark mode. Get it away from me. It's annoying as hell. Everyone is just saying stuff like, this looks so cool, this looks so good, decent update, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Blah blah blah, super awesome, nice, oh my god. Oh my god, awesome, wow, good. Looks super good. Peak. Ah! I was about to say, this is something that Zaz probably said, and what the hell, it is Zaz. I didn't even know. Zaz says, this update has been in development for quite a while, and recently it entered the quality assurance stage. This process will take a bit of time as we have been rewriting some of how the processes are handled. Looks like calling them incompetent worked. Dude, Zaz boosted about this a bunch in DMs. I mean, he mentioned it at least once. That was so funny. It was super funny. Okay, is there any other feedback? I really like the new update, but one thing I don't really like is custom purchase. Yeah, definitely. I agree to this. Oh, yes, dude! Teammate did the thing! He did the pearl up with the fireball. I did it once, but the void, like, you know, it didn't work. The void was not deep enough. I guess I didn't do it fast enough or something. Yeah, 100 more 3 stars from the slumber until I'm also looking forward to that, hopefully. Okay, most of this is just thank you, nice, glad to see you. So, I guess... Even is still alive. I mean, I would start watching the do-your video together with y'all now, but like, is he really gonna take this long? Probably not, right? I feel like, oh yeah. Just before I started streaming a video that I was looking forward to released, I didn't even know it was gonna come, but when I saw that it came, I was excited. Recently, very many different, very cool things came. So many crazily cool releases of YouTube videos that I really enjoyed. What the hell? Dude, what the heck? As if that is worth it. Oh my god. He's crazy. That is putting 3 dots. Today at work, I had like 4 different situations where I said something, and my colleagues were like, nah, this is probably meant in a sexual way, and I'm sitting there like, what the hell? I'm just talking like a normal person. And you are making it sexual. It is so sad. Das sieht aber gut aus. Das sieht aber richtig gut aus. Ui. What do you mean? I don't know what you're referring to, so I cannot answer. AKA, I will not answer. I will not move. Can't be touched, can't be. I can tell you one thing with enough protein intake. Like, okay, for those who are completely new to this whole thing, I've been mentioning this a couple times, but basically, I was sick for about half a year. Just always sick. Happened again and again. I really couldn't work out for pretty much half a year. And when I started working out again, I changed a bunch of things. I tried getting 8 hours of sleep every single night. I started going for enough protein, even a little more than enough, but like, you know, better more than too little. I started proper nutrition, healthy nutrition, everything you can imagine. I went for a couple different supplements like magnesium and other stuff that I don't know the name of. Potassium, is that something you can take as a supplement? I'm not sure if potassium is the thing I have in mind right now. English wasn't part of my... chemistry wasn't part of my English medical school thing. Anyway, and I shit you not, I built more plus progressive overload, which I didn't do before, don't ask me. And what the hell? I built more muscle in the last like 1.5 to 2 months that I've been working out again for now than I built in the like 6 years before that, or like 7 years even. It's absolutely insane. It's beyond anything I've ever seen. I haven't done any measurements, but my arms look much bigger. Yeah, it's crazy. Like my legs, especially my legs. I've gained a lot of muscle mass on my legs. My body has changed quite significantly within just like almost 2 months. Which is pretty cool. It might also be a little bit of the muscle memory effect. 60% faster, or was it, I don't know, something with 60%. But yeah, it's crazy and it's a lot of fun. It's awesome. It's cool. Very, very cool. Very enjoyable. What if we play some music? Well, then we could have been. Was too optimistic. teammate keeps hitting those pearl fireball plays, whereas I have yet to hit my first one. Oh my god, this blatant B-hub. This blatant, not B-hub, this blatant KA. That is crazy. If teammate records, then he's gonna get a crazy clutch against blatant cheaters. 2 different teams in one game, by the way. Welcome to Britain. I'm in a party with Barbies and Drillers. Not the silverfish, teammate. Don't let the silverfish kill you. uh, I'm in a party with Barbies and Drillers. I don't know if I've been to Brixton, but my girlfriend has been. Nice, you man. Oh. Wow, this music video I can really not show on Twitch, I'm pretty sure. I did not know you could, like, literally see titty. What the hell? Just like in the Work music video, Rihanna Work. The hell? Welcome to Brixton. I'm in a party with Barbies and Drillers. Imagine all of this just for teammate to die in the end. Like he's wasting all the BedWars time I have just for him to die. That would be great. This is one of my current favorites in my workout playlist, I have to admit. Also, I learned that apparently chinga means knife. I like their goofy words they have. What the hell? What is drillers or chinga? But it's funny. Very funny. Let's see what White's been up to. Some man, because I'm feeling depressed and stuff. Us. Inca. So that we better been. Oh, and they just have this cute whale in the middle here. Quantum physics. Physics. Feeling your spirit if this is the end, 91 more visit. A lot more fulfilling. Move out of London town. Move to a rural village. You make me delete that pic off my phone. Du hält die Hose. Na dann, nimm das. It does look good from afar. I wish they would have done that on white base. but I don't know why. What? Yeah, I also don't know. That would have looked so much better. Cost me. When it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Ja, super. Rüdiger. Is that gonna land anywhere? Yeah, but he's too stupid to clutch. Oh, jab. I think I'm actually gonna like friend this guy. That was incredible. Enough of this. We have to play video games. Maybe I was too optimistic. Wait, is it possible that the stats count for the specific map you are on? Or is it even the specific lobby or something? I've been sneaked, distance crouched for 209.91. What if I crouch now? Let's see if it changed. 216. Oh, lol. It's crazy. Tabby and plastic germ. Oh, at least it's our first rush. I have to admit, during first rush, I didn't feel like teammate was too good, but the clutch was decent, and I mean, those people were cheating, so. Fuck chemistry, fuck like quantum physics. Feeling the energy, feeling the spirit. If this is the end, I need one more visit. I need something a lot more fulfilling. Move at a London 10. Move to a rural village. You made me delete that. Pick up my phone. Wow. Teammate just made it so we couldn't save our bed because he placed those blocks there. It's crazy. Oh, wow, well. I thought I could escape from here. Does not appear to be the case. Well, at least it was our first rush, huh? Clicked on some random map. How annoying is this? I thought that we could have been. Couple streams ago, or maybe it was even last stream. I don't know. I didn't stream in a while. Cringe. People who are denicking others. I thought Plastic Germ was a pretty chill guy, but he's denicking people after beating them. That's cringe as hell, man. Come on, man. A couple of streams ago, or maybe it was last stream, I mentioned how YouTube did an update, and they, I think a day after, did another update, or maybe it was part of the update. I for some reason just didn't realize. One of which is a different place to render this selection menu in different places. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's a little annoying, but you're gonna get used to it. And the other thing is something I wished for the past ever since I used YouTube. You can now click the three dots in your subscription feed next to any video and add it to your watch later. Finally, I always had to click on the frickin' video and then do it from there. Now I can just go through my watch later and put different things into my now I can go into my subscription feed and just click different things into my watch later. It's everything I ever dreamed of, everything I ever wanted. It's amazing. If YouTube is pumping out fire updates like this, and Hypixel surely is gonna pump out a fire BedWars update as well, aren't they? Maybe I was too optimistic. It's hopefully not what I'm gonna say once the update released. Pilot? Ja? 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 Oh, come on. Okay, I think I might have gotten one. Yeah, nice, I got one. Maybe I was too optimistic. Just tell me what you need, I'll provide everything. Maybe you don't know what you're missing. So that we could have been. I wish I would have. Maybe they put it into TC real quick. Ah. Wish I could have kept the stuff necessary to get to prod. No teammate got it anyway. Still, losing 2 diamonds, a little sad. Yellow? Oh yeah, yellow's nicked. This is not super great. I have to play like a cringo again. Why is there 2 layers? Wait, when did I break the second one? I don't remember doing that. Oh my god, he just kills me with the freaking firebolt. Welcome to Brixton. I'm in a party with Barbies and... Raw my chair armrest. Whatever. Hey Blue, do you think you are hidden there? Shopkeeper, how could you fool me like this? Now you really do gotta wonder where this guy is, huh? Where is he? What the hell? Did he go mid? I don't know where that guy is. Oh, I wish I could have kept my fireball. This Nick is the only guy left from the team with the tournament rank. Did I call that out? Or did I just think that to myself? If we engage in a PvP encounter, then I don't really see immense chances for him to win. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have put those diamonds into TC. Mouse keeps slipping out of my hand. That still makes me cringe. That still makes me cringe. Oh. Wow. That was also quite cringe. Wait, did I really? Nah, okay. Maybe you don't know what you're missing. I thought that we could have been. This is quite annoying. That is dancing again, but this is quite annoying. The huge resources, like, I don't know if it's diamonds too, but emeralds at least. Sadly, he did die, but it took him very long. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? May I? Ah, where are you coming from all of a sudden? And why are you dying? This one is for you, teammate. Let me see if I can get like another extra 3 XP or something. Not if I do it like this. Oh, dude, yeah, if only I wouldn't have blocked myself. That's sad, that's sad. Right, next game we're gonna reach the 60s, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. And we only need 60 wins for 16,000 double twins. Okay, we've got no one. Awesome. I thought that we could have been. I'm so tired, what the hell, dude. I think 3 days in a row. Xano, welcome. I believe 3 days in a row I didn't sleep very much. Well, like, I did sleep much, but like only like 6 to 6.5 hours per night. Which nowadays is just not enough anymore. Especially with all the workouts I'm doing. And, last night, I really thought I could sleep for 8 hours, but it didn't end up happening. In the end, I slept for like 7 hours, maybe. Which... Whoa! Ah, I walked into a hole. Indian made? What? Because of the cow? No. Because of the holy cow? No. Oh no. At least I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, that makes it sound better. I really do wonder how I survived on 4 hours of sleep a night back in my A-level times. I really do gotta wonder how I did that. It didn't work well, I can tell you that much. But then again, part of my A-levels, I also planned to transition to a female, which made it so I didn't really work out, which is stupid. Especially if you want to transition workout, makes sense. Just not the workout I used to do. Plus, I didn't really pay attention in school. I was just sitting there for like, how long is school? 6 hours at most. I was just sitting there, goofing around or not paying attention. So I didn't need that much sleep. For my health, I probably would have needed sleep, but like, I didn't really need sleep too much back then. Nowadays, dude, if I nowadays would sleep that little, wouldn't work. Nowadays, that is just not possible anymore. I don't think 19 is enough. I don't think it makes sense to do this, but I'm gonna try. Because I lied. Because I actually do think it makes sense to do this. Avoid it. I thought that we could have been. You need help. Oh. Help? Hypixel. You still didn't give me an explanation of why a frickin' comma would be identified as a link. What link uses commas instead of dots? My man, come on. Oh, Grey doesn't have a bed anymore, and they split up. Awesome. Grey, come into my arms. Amazing, Grey. Thank you so much. Bad, please do slash mark. Please do slash marker. Ah, you can do slash marker combo. Why would you bet trade? Why bet trade? I mean, it makes sense. He's an absolute clutching legend. For him, it makes sense. But for wanting to win video games, it doesn't really make sense. Well, first rush. Do we think that this is possible? I think if I get sharp and then pre-gab, I'm gonna dare to go in on gray. Thank you, Vat. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do /L once this game's over. Annoying ass map. Do you remember back when this still had race cars? Actual race cars below the beds? Crazy times. Hey, hello. You're not gonna get away that easily. You are gonna get away that easily. Imagine me falling into my death there. As if this is the craziest chase of all time. I got particles! Okay. Finally. My friend. Like, what are you gonna do in that situation? Probably slow down and hit him without sprinting? I guess. Wow, the solution was easier than I thought. Slow down as in just stop walking for a second and just be like, boop. Oh, now teammate thinks I signalized to him to go for this guy. It was not actually... No, no, no. That's not my plan. That is much too risky. Wish I could have. Where's teammate? What the hell? Okay. Hmm. Ah! All I want are these diamonds. Brag. Need to assist teammate. We're gonna end up on a win, by the way. We're not gonna end with a loss. Nice, it worked. All I wanted was to sneeze. And it worked. Okay, let's go mid. I want to save up for a safety pill. Although we could have been. Oh, det gut aus. Weil du auch gelacht hast. Behalte einfach. Behalte einfach. now we need blocks. Currently, all I'm doing is just collecting resources. There's not much else to my current plan. Blue and Aqua are just continuously going for each other. I don't really see any logic behind going for any of them. Doesn't appear to make any sense to me, if I'm being honest. Hope I'm not angering blue too much here, but like, steel and diamonds. And maybe this is gonna help escalate their conflict much more. Ah, someone just collected this. Oh. Oh, that really wasn't great. Wait, do I have 19? 19? Holy hell. Holy cow, one might say. There you go, teammate. The stone sword you always wanted. I thought that we could have been. Maybe I was too optimistic. Maybe you don't know what you're missing. Okay, I'll get one more block purchase and then... Here we go. Okay, we gotta remember. Look up, shoot this, shoot that. Okay. Someone here shooting a bow? Speaking of shooting. Shooting loads of arrows. Hey! Random arrows keep appearing in the ground. What is up with that? Okay, maybe I will end up going for them. Maybe I'll just do it. Maybe I'm too hungry for diamonds, man. Without getting those, I probably would have seen greater success. Luckily, it doesn't change anything about the outcome of this bed break. Shower me. Shower me with goodies. Amazing. What the hell? Yeah, give me that. We need more forge. We need emerald forge, otherwise we can't survive. Let's go. Okie dokie. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, that we could have been. God. Can I please?
Es geht nicht ums Klima.
Not even close. That's a funny sound effect still. They have Bobby. I'm assuming. Yeah, he's also standing still to tell me. So we've got not a whole lot of mobility left. Whoa, okay, okay. Even if they did have Hobby, teammate was apparently prepared for it. Or ended up purchasing the needed stuff at their base or something. I, however, would like to purchase a pearl, which is very needed for me personally. Passed it up. Oh. Nice. We did it. I really hope you all enjoyed today's stream. If that's, go ahead and have yourself a wonderful rest of the day or night. Also, go ahead and follow my Twitch channel if you haven't already. Also, go ahead and click on both of these links to subscribe to my two most important YouTube channels. You can see the two links in your Twitch chat. It is absolutely free. Just subscribe. It's amazing. We are currently about to get 30k on my second channel, so we can get YouTube rank. We're only like 10 months away if everything goes well. And yeah, now have yourself a wonderful rest of the day or night. And goodbye. Now we're gonna raid someone. Let's see, who are we going to raid? Oh, super. Obviously, we're gonna raid. Oh, who else would we raid than Oh, super? Yeah, that is also saying it. Oh, super. Here we go. Start raid. 2 people ready in 7 seconds. 6 people ready in 5 seconds. That's probably gonna stay like this. Alright. Have yourself a great time over there. See ya.